All right, next up is Latias. We are starting, woman. Next up is Latias. So, Hail, or Hail if you may know in Pokemon Showdown. Um, he is actually quite improving the last time we saw him. For now, he is currently in the NU Swiss, and he did place round two in the Uber's kickoff. Yeah, and he's making an earnest effort to try and be guaranteed. Like, I remember back when he first started Showdown, everyone was just crapping on him for being such a, such a bad player. You're or just underwhelming. You don't really that that kind of criticism being pointed at him. Nowadays, I feel like he's improved. What about you guys? A little. What do you think, BKG? Uh-huh. Oh. Only 1v1 tour, and then I'll probably get one. So, where do we want to place Hail? Alright, seems fair. I mean, there is improvement from the last time we saw him. Uh, it's very, very clear on that. But I wish he had just improved a little bit more and starts to really play aggressively and not passively, like he's been commonly doing. Then I would think him as more of a B player. But for now, I think C's fair. Next up is Slide Nene F. Gif. Lid Nene F. Yeah, lid, lid person, lid person. So lid. Yeah, I think that's the one they signed up with in Smogon. So this is interesting. They've been a Smogon user since 2013. Yes. Star Master is the oldest, and this guy is like the second. There are no current SV records. Like, there's literally none. I want to ask him though. Okay. Mm. Oh. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. His reaction scores are like zero and stuff. Yeah. That's very clever. I wish more people meme like that. Yeah. That's a bit sus, but you know what? Fair play, I guess. So, what do you think? What do you... Wow. That's crazy. Ah, fair, fair. That's not trying. If that is, yeah, if that is not him trying, then I'm very curious. True, true, true. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, we got a mysterious player. We got probably the most mysterious player in BLT so far. That, well, rip. Um, so where do we want to rank? If he decides to stay, where do we want to rank him? Ooh. He's that unsung dark horse you want to just praise. Wow. I'm genuinely curious now. I really want to look into him more now. That's very interesting. I really want to. All right, that's interesting. That's a very good insight on him. I'm definitely convinced. I'll go with you in saying that he's A tier, but we'll look into him more and see. Okay. Okay, let's put him in the don't know for now and then just see what happens. All right. Yep. All right. That's good. I'm very impressed. Thank you for that amazing information. I would definitely. I'm very curious now. Who is this guy? Speaking of who is this man, who's El Cap KD? Do you know him? Who is this man? El Cap KD. The what? Which? Yeah, that particular meme. So yeah, if you guys have been living under a rock these past 10 years, you would know the name El Cap KD. You love him, you hate him, you kind of pity him. So where are we ranking him? Where do we want to rank on? Where do we want to rank El Cap, honestly? El Cap is going into a special tier. Yeah, he is that guy, but El El Cap KD. There you go. That's your designated tier, El Cap. Welcome to BLT. Even worse than don't know. All right. Next up, we have London 13. He's an old BLT TLT veteran. He's a former BLT manager, actually. He's led, I think, the Rams in BLT 6 when we faced them in finals. Either that or the other team that is no, the Heat Trans. Um, but yeah, he's been competing. Yep, he is a former driver. Um, Mostly competed in Ranbats tours now. Like he's currently like doing a lot of Ranbat stuff, and he's very good at it. In terms of tiers, though, what do you guys think?
I thought he was a doubles main because I think he got most of his points off doubles. I'm just about to confirm that.
I think, yeah, he used to play a lot of doubles. He used to play a lot of Gen 7 doubles OU, and he's quite good at it. I'm not sure about Gen 9 though.
No, I think it's I caught like them winning at least one or so. Like if that's all we want to go by, not bad.
All right.
But yeah, one medical each 3 points are doubles, and the last 3 are 2v2 doubles. I think that's a very clear main.
So we got one, folks. We got another doubles main. Where do we want to put London though?
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't think I've seen enough to make a confirmed opinion, but also having a doubles main who's consistent feels, like another slowly overinflated ranking waiting to happen for me.
Alright, so
I think like B to C is a range.
I would say C. I would say around C levels. I think that's where my current hindsight for London is, and I think that's gonna stay that way. Next up is a player I'm very, very, very familiar with, Losgono Shoto. This man is a hidden treasure and a half. So this man has performed 4-2 in Team Balo. We know him as a Rans main. Don't get me wrong. We know him as a Rans main. But he has done very well in OU. And I think he competed last year as well in BLT. Yeah, he competed in some OU games. They were all right. Not really the ones I would showcase though. Not the ones that were like, "Hey, Losgono Shoto is a great player." This is the BLT performances are not the ones I would highlight.
Yeah, from what I'm looking from last year's record, OU, DOU.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's.
That cool though, right?
Yes, they were very, very hard pulls. I mean, a tier full of TJs and Star Masters and Michael Derbests. How do you rank them?
In all honesty, whatever OU stuff I saw them in, I remember them being fairly good, but not really good. And the points breakdown reflects that. Gen 9 OU is their third most amount of points, 6. Mm-hmm. They've gotten most of their points off what it wins.
Oh, right. Losgono did say that he does specialize a lot in lower tiers as well. So I will say I'll give him a high C. I'll give him a high C. I wanted to put him at a higher.
Whoa.
That's low?
Is kind of good for.
Okay, fair enough. I was gonna be like, oh well, the records may not have shown that he's exactly the player. Like B is a fine choice. I'm happy to see that you guys agree that Losgono Shoto is an underrated player.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I definitely get an impression that they should be higher. He wasn't bad at doubles either.
Oh no.
In fact, last year this Losco team was being passed on to quite a few people, and it just totally dominated towards group.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that people are really starting to see Losco's real potential here. So I'm quite content. Next up, LOL Troll Game, LTG. Another boomer. It's been around the same time as when I was in my peak. Same. Yeah, they've been around for a while, a good while, and you know what? Their doubles, their doubles play this year has been fairly okay, I guess. Like it's not good, not bad. Also okay. They made it to round two of SVDOU kickoff, which is the only SV record I have of them. But yeah, they are a veteran of BLT and TPP. They've done fairly well in singles and fairly well in doubles. Like he's a good mid tier player that you may want to pick up just for you know just for a solid, consistent, reliable doubles main.
I don't see a single doubles point. I just had to put the breakdown because I was like so sure this is a singles player. 27 points, 13 out of 27 are from PU, 8 from GU, 4 from RU, and 1 from LC and Godly Gift.
No doubles. I guess he didn't want to play doubles,
Yeah,
but
no doubles.
So in the past, they have been a doubles player, so maybe we'll get to see him in doubles again.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised hearing they're a doubles player. I don't think I saw them play a single doubles tour, and if they were, they definitely were doing well. In doubles tours. They're good. The room tours, I mean. They're good. Were spamming the samples? Because those samples suck, by the way. Minus the game one. Minus the fan game one, because that one's good. That one's real good.
Mm.
Yeah, the first game was probably the best sample. I pretty consistently lost to it.
Yeah. So where do we want to rank LTG?
C? C at highest.
C. All right. C. C is fair. C is fair. Next up is Magirna the Boss, MTB, a Plaza main. Well, was a Plaza main.
Yep.
Um, actually, he's actually branching off to a lot of things outside of just Horse Plaza. Currently in UFPL, and he's competed in the OU spring seasonal, didn't get very far. So yeah. Current thoughts on Magirna the Boss?
Yeah, I can recall under the old Broken Cipher, and I remember that flying under the radar because I just don't remember impressing.
Hmm.
I know I put it low on my personal list because I was surprised to learn, it's Magirna the Boss. I think I've played them like other stuff prior to this, but yeah, didn't feel convincing during calls.
Hmm.
Didn't Pokey Striper 2000 have a custom avatar? Yeah, that was in NDPL. Like,
Oh,
that's the
HPL.
county one that you're thinking of. That's a team avatar. A few people have it in Towards Room.
Oh.
And HPL.
Oh, I see. I see. So, how do we feel about Magirna the Boss?
I'm looking at the points breakdown right now. The number one option, 5 points off Gen 5 OU.
Yeah.
5 points off Gen 3 Monotype, and 4 PU, 3 1v1, 3 UU, 3 RU, and 1 NU. Yeah, I was not convinced during quals, not at all.
So,
I ranked them lower, but if they have other records anyone wants to prop them up on, feel free to say.
yeah, I haven't really seen all that much. He's okay as a Plaza main, and he's okay here. Um, not really on the level of say C, so I think D is fair.
Okay.
All
What do you think, okay, Art?
I think we might be underrating a little, but I don't have much to back up. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
No.
All right, next up, mashing, or I love mashing. The only thing that the only thing I know of mashing is that they are 4-1 in Uber's Winter League.
Yeah, very clear Uber's been
Yes.
also very active in Rubens of Alf.
Yeah, there are a lot of old gen stuff that I've been seeing of I Love Mashing. He's very active around the ROA, which I need to really get into. But yeah, very clear Uber's main. I have seen a little bit of replay from Mashing, and I think they're decent. I think they're pretty decent. I think they could stand up well in the Uber's pool if given good teams.
Yeah, my main thing with mashing is every time I've watched a mashing game, they got hacked.
Wow, is that a trend?
Like, it was funny because the entire room was like, can you make it a single game without getting hacked?
Jesus.
I'm surprised they crawled with the amount of hacks that they had.
Oh, even in now in room tours?
Pretty good player overall. It was like literally every game. Like, I think they might actually have players like the most hacks players already themselves.
Dang. Wow. Oh man, that's crazy. Mashing's they're all right. So a lot of people say that there's a good player, and I have to agree with a lot of people on that one. I think B, but what do you guys think?
I don't know. I feel C. I thought their specialty were gens and doing like other than Ubers. I'm not anything notable, and I just don't remember anything in all of them.
Mm.
Double checking. It's great right notes to see. Yeah, all 14 off OU 5-7 battle pack. See, it's actually surprising.
All right, all right. So I think C
Yeah,
is
C for me.
yeah, I think C is after you said that, then yeah, C. I maybe B, maybe B. Okay, maybe okay. Barely B. I would say barely B, like straddling that line, but I think leaning more towards B because I still think they're decent. Still think they can hold its own even without the hacks. Like, let's just.
I've played against them a few times. They're definitely not a C.
You think they're better than all of the C players that we have so far,
During most first players are the best.
including including the very okay fine.
No comment. No comment.
Next up, Michael Der Best. Definitely a player that PokeArt has been very much highlighting.
That's my guy.
He's a bro. Um, they are 4-6 in SPL, which is unfortunate, but they are 4-2.
Oh.
They are 4-2 in UUPL, so that's kind of better. I know they mostly play Randstar, and you even mentioned that he's like the number one Rands player in the ladder.
I think he's number two now, but I'll just double check real quick. He does have, I think, the best GXC.
Oh man, and you know Michael.
Yeah, he's number two.
Oh, he's number.
Not by much, though.
He's gonna get number one
But he
soon.
does have a better GXC, 19.6 with 2,388.
Jesus.
Is leading with 2,393, but the GXC is 90.2.
Jesus Christ, that's
Everyone
high.
else has a 90 plus GXC in like the top 20.
That's high.
Yeah, no one else is a 9 GXC for at all.
That's real high.
Yeah, Michael Durbest is an absolute beast in Rams. I've seen it myself up close and personal.
They got 10-0 in the last time we had a Rand store. Undefeated, man.
I
So,
think it was 9-0, but yes.
okay.
Yeah, during Rams, like,
In
he's
single
like 2-0 almost every single opponent.
2-0, not even 3 game, just straight up domination.
Yeah, like I think I only saw one Rams tour that they got to play in for tour. I think that was like semis for that one.
Yeah, jeez, Jesus, man. So and
Kind of surprising. I was like fully expecting them to win, and I was like following along, and I'm like, wow, this guy is the real deal. But then he walked to Korea of all people in a very close game.
wow, oh Korea, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Looking at his points breakdown, this one I remember a lot because I know it's been hyped up.
mm,
And for some reason, he was very poorly in the balls. Admittedly, he played last, yes, but I don't know. He didn't actually make sevens for Ranbats. I just looked at the points breakdown. He doesn't have points from that. Gen 5 OU 5 points, Gen 9 OU 5 points, Gen 9 LC 5 points, Gen 8 LC 3 points, Gen 7 random doubles battle 2 points.
wow.
And I know people are like, at the last day.
He did one.
Like the last couple of games is where he got most of his points. He was either struggling whenever I saw him, or just wasn't playing otherwise.
No, he barely played. He only got points in like 1 to 2 days.
I mean, he was playing a little bit longer than playing like just 1 or 2 days like Crying was. Like, this is exactly why I underrated him when I made my list, which is what got a lot of flack. Because of that one. I'm still stand by for what I saw. And the SQ records kind of agree.
Well, we'll see what the viewers think. I still think that even though he has uh however good Michael is at Ranbats, that's not a BLT tier, unfortunately. But I will still stand by the fact that Michael is very good, very, very good at singles. Like, he, even though most of his points he didn't have through BLT tiers, he still has like a very good track record when it comes to OU, Ubers, UU, etc. The big tiers.
Play literally anything.
Yeah, it's just his SB record as of late is kind of like shocking for a player of his caliber, you know?
Yeah, I really want to see him do better.
As someone said, having a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
SS to SB transitions that hasn't worked out well. Like his SBL record flipped the second he switched over to SSOU, but he was doing horribly for SB.
Yeah. So what do we think now? So what do we think after all this discussion? Where do we want to put Michael Durbest?
Any manager's still going to want to spring for him. He's going to be an A easily based on past record. SB leaves a lot for me to doubt, which is why I'm unbeating him personally. That's my most controversial take over this entire tier list.
Okay. So yeah, I could definitely see him be S. I could see him definitely being an S if he well adjusts to SV a lot better. Give him a couple of more months of really adjusting to SV and he's back on S tier. But for now, since he's having trouble, yes, A tier seems the most fair I could give him because if it's an S tier, that would be like a little unsure. Maybe a little bit overhyped.
I'm just saying, he's the best all-arounder you can get.
Yeah,
So,
I would still get him.
I'm just going to want to spring for him, but the SB records just do not convince me for some reason.
Let's see what the managers think. Let's hope that the managers. I would still get him. I would still get him at a fairly high price because he is that valuable.
Yeah, like he is that guy. But also at the same time, my controversial take is I'm going to underrate him for this.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm glad. I'm glad we have some sort of like hot, spicy takes, so that our tier list isn't exactly the popular opinion or something like that.
I'm just saying, even if he's not quite at his best in SD, that is still one hell of a beast.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna die on this hill. I really feel like some of my predictions can stand.
We'll see. We'll see when we get to the actual season.
But you know what? I'm standing by it.
All right. Next up is Mihawk. Mihawk the Mihawk. So Mihawk currently is Mihawk. He's that's the Red Eye Mihawk. Um, he's currently in the SV Monotype Cup. He is in round 11. He made it to round 11 of the Monotype Spring Seasonal, and he was a
Wow.
and he was a semifinalist in Team Balo 2.
Oh. Okay.
He's got records. Uh, from his playstyle in current SV, I still think Mihawk's like one of the top of the line, like one of the unsung goats that you can get if you get him at a fairly high, fairly like almost like a 13K, I would say. Mihawk is definitely one to play if you want to have like a strong independent core. Like playing wise, he's still good. But what do you guys think? What have you seen from Mihawk?
Yeah, I saw her most. I didn't actually know he was falling until until signups went up because I wasn't getting anything on check. He showed up like literally last or second last day. He got his Pokey dip. But I did play Mihawk for a small run for a couple of weeks back. Won against him round one.
Oh,
But honestly, yeah, that one I was surprised by because I didn't actually know it was Mihawk until I saw the forum post after.
damn.
Yeah. That's my only experience playing against him. He was good. I just happened to get a really good matchup into him and somehow played out of my mind.
Oh,
Definitely a solid player to pick up.
I gotta see that
not
game.
much to go off. It's alone. I check out the replay. I asked him about it and he says he doesn't have it.
Well, hopefully it shows up. But yeah, Mihawk, I still think he's a B, but what do you guys think?
That's fair.
B?
Yeah, that's fair. He's up there.
Alright. Next up, an old favorite, probably the oldest tournament player we ever had, aside from Trace and El Cap. MJ, the man, Myers Jordan himself. Uh, that's actually what MJ stands for.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought it was a Michael Jackson thing to like.
Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, MJ, just the GOAT. Yeah, MJ, probably
Not my lover.
like one of he's competed since BLT 1. He's competed since TLT 1. He's 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 just everywhere, man. Everywhere as in Rand's tours. Like he's done very well in Rand's tours. He's very well adjusted. I think every generation he always tries Rand's and makes it to 2000 every single time, which is impressive. Um, but yeah, how do we feel about current MJ now that he's playing?
I think I will say it first. Washed, and I think he will agree. I think he's actually on. He said himself that he's having trouble with SV.
Ah, that's a bit concerning, considering where I was gonna originally rank him.
Where are you going to rank him?
A.
We played one game that I remember closely because I got I got a size spam OUT versus I think he was playing Sun Walking Point.
Ooh.
I won against him with that.
Oh.
If I really thought it was MJ, I thought it was MJ later. I was so shocked. But like when we played, like I saw him play like an open or a roof or what happened because we ran out of tiers to play, and he was so convincing there. I saw him play against Dario for Small on Tour.
S-Tour.
Like a couple years back, and that was still the real deal.
Yeah,
So,
that was what's peak MJ.
Got it somewhere.
Yeah, he just needs that that adjustment, the real adjustment from transitioning well, which a lot of older players seem to struggle a little bit. For like the first couple of stages of SV, well, for the new gens at least, for here SV, give it a couple months, you'll see how good MJ is. So for now, I want to put him B.
That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Despite how washed you are, MJ, we still like I still look forward to your games. MJ the GOAT. Next up, another GOAT. Oh boy, I'm ready to talk about Mushamu.
Ah, yeah. The Decem himself.
What a badass. What a player this has been. He won the Monotype Spring Seasonal. He is currently in the OU Spring Seasonal, and he's also won the Monotype World Cup.
Oh my god.
This
Something went wrong then.
this man absolutely kills Monotype like any other. He's rivaling Chaitanya and Dugza and all those players who are consistently good in Monotype, and Decem just eats them all.
He is considered the king.
King Decem, I think he's S tier. I think he's at that level.
Do you want to hear something funny from the points breakdown?
Go ahead.
LC is his most number of points.
You know
He's
what?
got 8 points off it.
That's fair. I have seen him play a little bit of LC. Like I've seen him a little bit play of LC, and he's actually quite decent at it.
He can do a lot of things quite well, except Ubers.
Except Ubers. Don't bring up Ubers in front of Decem. But any other tier, he can go. And yes, I think Decem's one of the goats. I think he's S tier.
Yeah, this is another all-rounder that I would pick up. Definitely a mono main. Pick up for mono. I'm surprised the Reaper records don't reflect that. The rule meta for mono is also a lot of matchup fishing, so
I know. But Decem is able to like pinpoint exactly how to play monotype, and he owns monotype.
Yes, literally.
Yes,
yeah, high
literally.
A, low S for that alone.
Yeah. Okay, alright, S.
Yes.
S.
It
Mine.
sounds to me like he's flourishing in Sullen Violet.
Yeah, he's doing really well. I'm happy. I'm happy. My Java is next. Another player you're familiar with, Pokeart.
My man.
My Java. He's a BLT veteran. Is he?
This one, I'll be honest, I was surprised to learn is not an alt.
No.
A lot of
No.
people thought this was MJ, actually, is my Java MJ.
Yeah. Guys! He was on a team for MJ just last year!
Yeah, and he's very. What do you guys think of his current like SV metagame?
I think he was one of the best quals. Like, definitely quelled fairly early on and then stopped.
Mm. He just got the 20 and left. But so playing wise, I want to put him BC. I want to say he's around the middle of BC. What do you guys think?
C? That's something.
No, not C. Then not C. Then B it is.
On. He played like toe-to-toe against Playmax last year.
No way. For real?
I think
Yeah. It was a very close game.
it was a very close game. I enjoyed that game a
And
lot.
And like every Lapras was on the edge of their seat.
I was every Swampert as well. Like my jaw literally dropped when my Java will hit those certain predictions that I really couldn't have guessed.
Yeah, you see, my Java really thought like greatest of the OU players of all the options, but like
When he puts work,
bring it.
when he puts in the work,
He can really bring it.
when he puts in the work, if he feels the pressure, like he's on his A game. All right, and the records do show it made it to round 5 of OST. So next up,
Any other record? Wait, we didn't. What was his rank?
his rank.
I don't know. B? Question mark?
Check.
It's B plus was a thing, I'd give him B plus.
Oh, my rank. Oh, I give him B. Like, this is a solid B.
Yeah, I didn't see enough of him to like actually definitively say anything.
Alright. So, next up we have Oakleys. Oakleys, who has really transitioned into Tours Plaza.
You see that?
But
There's an OM player nowadays, right?
yeah, nowadays he is an OM's player. But remember peak Oakleys like last year, Pokeart? Like, he was grinding a lot.
Grinded all the way to the top spot of World, yes.
And he really wanted to make an impression, and I was like, this is a B. And we were last year we were like, this is a B. He's fine. But what do we think about him now, though?
I wouldn't quite put him there nowadays.
Yeah, me neither. What about you,
Yeah,
BKG?
this is a player I was surprised to learn was a very picker back in the day, like at least last year or whatever. I was not convinced during quals.
Oh, you you're thinking he's a D? He's got somewhere in around the D levels.
That bad. I don't think it's that bad. I really did disagree from the little I saw. Like, I thought it was an alt. Couldn't get anything as usual because it wasn't. And then, like, from the little I saw him, I'm surprised he didn't do better. Looking at his
Yeah.
right now, he is in seventh, got a lot of points off annual Ubers, and then it's just scatter points from PU, 2v2, LC, Napdex, and UU.
Yeah,
Like 60 and 30 points annual Ubers. So, like, I don't know. I don't feel very strongly about this one.
yeah. If he improves a lot of his playstyle, I would give him a B. But for now, C I think is fair. Is fair.
C or D, yeah.
Yeah, C or D for me. I'd probably go.
Okay. Next up, One Last Kiss. This is a player I'm fairly familiar with because of my time in Smogon when I was looking at some sort of players. And One Last Kiss seems to show up a hell of a lot. So,
Keep this name around.
so this,
Yeah, we ended up on competing this time around for UUFPL as well.
yeah, I was gonna say he was competing in a UUFPL. He was 2-0 in monotype BLT. He was 2-3 as well in monotype World Cup, and he got round 4 of OST. So
Not too bad.
yeah, not too bad player. And playing wise, I think he's another case of being underrated. Like when this guy plays, yeah, when this guy plays, he brings his A game and just makes quick work of the opponents.
Damn.
Like he's on that level.
She struggled a fair bit during quals, from what I remember. Like, yeah, she's only got like a sharp 20, exact 20. From like, I watched a lot of the games after I learned we were in the same team, and I was like, okay. I expected more. I definitely know you do better, and I've seen her play during for UFBL, and that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised she just didn't perform as highly as I would have thought her room tours.
Yeah. I honestly thought that he would make I honestly thought that he would breeze through quals. But for me, I think he's a solid B. I think if he plays in BLT, I think he will go fairly positive.
So, what's the thing here?
B. I put him in B.
Yeah, I'll put her in B.
That seems fine.
Next up is or I guess part 7.
Part 7 is great from what I hear.
That's part 7. That's Steel Ball Run. Maybe it is a reference to JoJo. Maybe it is reference to part 7. Who knows? But for part
No, it
I'm
is the
pretty sure.
understand reference. He's gone on record like a lot.
Yeah. So, part focusing only well from the ones I saw, he focuses mainly on OMs. I don't see any like singles
Not
here.
at all, actually. I don't think he's an OMs player at all. He does suspect tests for fun.
Oh, really? Oh, please share away.
Under an alt, so let me pull that up real quick.
Sure, sure. Because I'm quite curious, because all I see is OMs, but apparently it's not.
Yeah, this book is really good. I think probably one of the most underrated players we have on our list.
Uh-huh.
Problem is, no one's really seen him outside of room for those. Like he's played second in the annual list with funny enough 777 points right now.
Wow.
But yeah, right now I think his main is LC. Definitely a solid pick. I've been out most of his tiers, but I pass him teams fairly often, and I'm surprised he ends up winning fairly frequently with them.
Right.
So, like, think of that what you will.
Okay. Okay.
But
So
I don't think very, very underrated.
so where do we want to put part?
That record, I would say C. I would honestly give him B. Like, I just know this is one of those underrated picks that are probably going to do well with some support.
All right. Well, we have a list of underrated players. We'll put part in B.
Okay, you want to close up again?
What?
Do you have any thoughts? I think we've seen him play more under main recently.
It's just I've seen some of his games, and I don't think quite see.
Oh, so you're thinking more C. So you're it's so somewhere around the middle, B or C.
Yes.
All right. All right. We'll fair. B or C. Like maybe leaning more C. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
I'm leaning C.
All right. Next up, we have Pavlo. Oh boy. If there's anyone who wants to join LCAP in this tier, it's Pavlo.
Yeah, I put them both in the same tier of LCAP.
Yeah, share the room, you two. Have fun in that tier. Honestly, I don't have any much records to show for Pavlo. I think he's just one of those room tours that is fairly, fairly around for a little while. Well, not for a little. Well, actually, for a little while, yeah. But not to like a decent amount. Not even like comparatively speaking for their battle style. I don't wasn't really impressed.
Their battle style is if it hacks, forfeit.
Yeah.
That's pretty real. That's very true. It's better at SS though, like generally speaking from what I've seen, I think it's breakdown effects that they're just not gonna bother to throw it up because it's all over talking about.
Not worth
But
it. Not worth it.
SS, and like he's better at SS than SD. Definitely struggling to adapt.
All right.
Definitely one of those transitional struggles that we've mentioned.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Next up is Piyush. Piyush 25.
Wait, where did we put him?
Where did we put him? In the L cap tier.
Oh, I'm gonna actually say what letter tier?
Well, for the letter it's F. For letter it's F, but for the memes it's L cap and
Wow, is
Pavlo.
that a first F tier?
Nah, we have Fat Batman. I have Fat Batman in my F tier.
Oh, I wouldn't put him in D.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh. F Pavlo here. Okay. Next up. Wow. Better Pavlo better than El Cap. That's a very, very striking similarity there. Anyway, next up. Piyush. Piyush 25, Piyush 21, Piyush. It's Piyush. One of the
Yes,
standout,
just
yeah, one of the standout mono players. Actually, I think he competed last year. Did he?
I think so.
He got to round 5 of OST. He got three. He got a 3-2 record in Monotype World Cup, and he went 6-2 in Team Ballo.
Oh, not bad at all.
Yeah, that's not a bad resume. I think Piyush is definitely like a great mono, and judging by the replays that I saw, yes, Piyush is definitely a great mono player. Nothing to look past upon. Don't overlook Piyush, basically.
Oh, okay. Wasn't nice.
All right, so where do we want to put Piyush?
I thought that's the lowest on his points breakdown. He got most of them from 10 out of 34. And his lowest is monotype.
That's surprising.
One of them
They want to try something different. They're built different.
Super accurate.
They're built different. Anyway, I think Piyush is a solid A or B. But what do you guys think?
I'd say B.
B? All right, fair.
yeah, B feels fair.
I think B is a perfectly fine placement. Piyush definitely belongs to the upper echelon of tours players. Next up is someone called Pokey. Well, how do you say it? Poke art? P- Poke arto? Art poke. Art Art poke 2009.
No, no, you're gonna make me sound like I'm a kid.
There are people who impersonate you, woman. You may want to look into that. So yeah, Poke Art.
Oh,
What have you done? What have you done in SV?
I literally just started. I've done nothing in this city.
All
This
right.
is so sad. Can we put in the next?
Na, 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 na. Okay. Okay, BKG. BKG, where do you want to place Poke Art?
Yeah, I was looking for points breakdown. It's kind of funny because it's like, all over the place. You did the efficiency thing of grinding 1v1. I know I normally lost you a lot, but I should have as I later learned. Pairs is the next number is 16, RU 13, LC 10. Compare what's your main right now? What do you feel most comfortable with?
Good question. I've always been decent at doubles since like Gen 7. Although I haven't really found any good doubles teams that I've been able to really work with, because I guess the samples are not that good. It's hard to really say what I feel super comfortable in, but I guess what I earn the most points in.
Are you?
Are you going to 16 and are you 13?
Are you, man?
Well, I was gonna say I feel decently comfortable in all you, but I really would not want to.
Uber's main art.
Arcanine is in that tier.
Uber's art 2004. Let's go.
No, LC I feel okay at.
10 points, not bad at all.
Okay, what do you think? How do you feel about Poke Art, BKG? Let's see what you rank on her.
You
Yeah, you did really well in just racking up points. I know a lot of people were hyping it, but you know, you said it yourself. Not done much S. Don't have a main in PM. You want to join me in the C tier?
All right, see it is.
I think that's where I belong. But what's your opinion? Is that your opinion?
I think it's fair. I mean, if you find a niche that you can carve out for yourself, as you crack doubles team, you'll probably be doing better. You're on a record too, though, for BLD.
My records for BLT don't have a be super great.
I mean, last year you killed it.
For the first two, last year?
Yeah, oh wait, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Excuse me.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago that I went neutral in a relatively stacked pool.
So yeah, Pokearts has a crazy up and down record in terms of BLT. Like some matches she absolutely plays like a champ. Other times she's not really feeling it. She has to like a higher mountain to climb basically.
I'm not that consistent.
So yeah, up and down.
Podcast host in C. Podcast host in C.
Yeah, podcast host all in C. So congrats, you both share the C rank.
You'd be in D, Micoy.
What?
You'd be in D, Micoy.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Come on, what are you gonna do here, Qual?
Oh no, I am not. I am just as washed. I am just as washed. I would not be I would not be in a good spot, let's just say that. Alright. Next up.
I watch Micoy games and I'm all like, no, Micoy, that's not what playing. Shut up, May.
Yeah.
I don't actually tell him these things. That's just me ranting off screen.
Yeah, that's literally what she was thinking. I'm like, crap, I should have made the better play. It's weird. I play weirdly. It's seen to be believed. Anyway, next up, Down user, aka Pokemon Korea, the number one guy of Tour's Room.
Okay, I really want to hear your thoughts first because I have a lot to say about this.
Let's go. All right.
Allow me to just say, my
That's literally it. Go ahead, BKG.
Wait, I can.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
I just find myself outplayed by him, and I think type of player makes
double switching.
He's definitely ahead of them that way, and right.
Yes. So yeah, Bambador, but better.
Yeah, my opinions are way more controversial.
Ooh, let's hear it.
This guy was in PMG not too long after I rejoined. I watched that. I have no idea what Pokemon are. That was SS, man. Played him in PMG, not feel that good. I just remember the name, like, freaking website name. And then, start of this year, he shows up for Cycle 1.
Yep.
Pretty quick, like, a real second.
Yes, I know this.
If you want, but it's not really relevant because since then, he hasn't let go of Cycle 1.
Yes, I know this. I know the transition.
But again, and he's done it in every room until like a few cycles ago where he stopped winning like the other rooms. But he's only in the main room since second cycle of January.
Damn.
And then look at him like, okay, yeah, no, he's like the further bandit type where he grinds, he's on all day. I've noticed his activity significantly decreased from like when we first started this year. Sheer amount of consistency that I felt in this game is undeniable. Like he goes for every tier. it's kind of predictable because he likes to bring stuff like Chansey and like stall heavy birds or like fat, just a lot of fat.
Right.
Despite this, yeah, sure. Like literally, when I want to like, I know exactly what I want to like load up against him because I played him so many times that I also have ready in certain tiers for him. God. Like,
Over prepare.
He has this one team that gets 6-0 by Mavistic, exactly in a double.
Damn.
What's on him?
6-0 by Mavistic.
But despite this, the talk in the room was there's no way he's going to do this during BLT season. Once the small boom starts showing up, like or whatever you want to call it, the hype players, he's not going to win cycle. He's not going to win the cycle.
Yes.
He wins cycle by a fucking margin, man.
Yeah. Okay.
We run against really good players in tiers that they are good in. I don't know if it's really good for me. It's kind of hard to deny that when the evidence is in their face. He's doing it again for cycle 2. Lord changing 09 is back, but we'll see how that ends.
Yeah.
Like, Rhea feels like a real deal kind of guy for Micoy. He should be rated way higher than everyone else is rating him.
So.
Everyone else.
Like, I saw him play Lax earlier today, and Lax is an NU main, right?
I think so, yeah.
Good win against Lax. He had a good win.
Wow.
Wait, hey, Lax?
I uploaded the replay. We can go and revisit the Secure and Doubt. Wait, no. Lax? Yeah, Lax, like LAX.
NU main? Is that
Is Lax not an NU main?
I think it's an OU main.
Yeah, I thought he was a really big OU main.
Oh, okay, I don't know. I know
But he does play NU well.
Like, he has both in there.
Yeah, I know he plays NU well. That one I know of. I know much of. He does play NU fairly consistently.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I'm pulling that out as an example because that was the most recent one that I saw today. Like, I'm sure if I dig through or ask other people to play them, like, this is a player I genuinely want to interview other people for, like, every week and ask, like, is this a real deal or not? Like, this is my second most controversial take, I guess, is that I would rate him way higher than everyone else is rating him.
Alright, so from what I'm gathering from both of your conversations, I think this is a B. I think this is a clear-cut B.
Yeah, it's very fair.
I also see.
So we are putting Podown user in B. Please draft him. And make him work, basically.
I generally does not care for the money. He does not care for the award. He cares about, just playing.
Just proving himself to be the best, and that's what we like to see. He is a Giga Chad. I gotta look into it more. I've been watching replays, and I think he's okay. I think he's good to okay, like B territory. But yeah, I gotta see more of this just to make sure people aren't rating him as highly as we thought.
Up the cycle, doesn't sign up, refuses to elaborate, leave. His personality. And I just realized how much of a funny guy he is. He's pretty funny. That's language career.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see more of Pokemon Korea. Hopefully we get. Hopefully, like if he does like stay to play, then we'll get to see what he really is made of. Maybe around TLT, but for BLT, yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. All right, next up, Raph, the other doubles main. So
yeah, saw him play doubles, left. Not much else to say.
So Raph actually has a little bit of credit to him. He made round 9 of the Scarlet and Violet doubles winter seasonal, and yes, Yes, he may be 1 and 2 in currently in the doubles Premier League, but he is in a team with actuarially Shadow Monster 7 and Single Thunder, who are all big doubles mains.
Wow.
So
I know my guy actually.
I know my guy Shadow Monster, and we've seen Single Thunder. So
Yes.
this man, a lot of people say that he's a wash. A lot of people have just said that he hasn't been peak Raph. We haven't seen truly what peak Raph is all about. So I'm quite curious to know what your guys' opinion of him is.
I mean, I just saw the doubles win rate, and I was like, oh, this is a very clear doubles main. He's getting his point. This is another one of those, yeah, buy him for doubles, do well on doubles, can't go wrong.
I honestly want to put him in C. What do you guys think? C?
I don't know. I feel like I might be too low considering what it is. I don't. Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen enough to disagree strongly.
Okay.
No. I was thinking C. I mean, round 9.
Yeah, that definitely pushes it up a little bit for me.
A little bit, yeah, but his play style is a little bit like so and so. So I have to look into it more. But for now, this my current opinion is like, yeah, he's C plus. Next up, is Revenge Killer. Now this guy has participated in a BLT before.
It was last.
Yeah, I think it was last year. Um, he did. Oh, I think we faded. I think we really rated him like highly last year, didn't we?
I'm gonna look this up real quick.
Like, I remember praising the crap out of him last year. I thought, yeah, he's really good. Or maybe it was one of the videos where Revenge Killer actually beat Michael. I want to say that one needs to check. That one absolutely needs to be checked upon. Let's see.
Yeah, record for RU.
Oh, well then.
L versus the W
Theo.
versus John. May or may not be a SBO winning manager captain too.
Oh, John Filch. Oh, quite interesting. And yeah, so Revenge Killer. Have we seen him play in balls?
Yeah, I played him personally. I played him 6. I showed up one of the I should have won Last Kisses UFPO team that she won with week 1. And I was like, okay, the name doesn't strike me. I'm gonna play like slightly, put it off. Regretted it instantly when I saw the double that he did. The game right there. But yeah, no, I followed him that entire tour. He beat MJ and then won the tour. So that Gen 6 UU, that barely counts in all honesty, but that was a good eye test skill.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Monster, Gen 9 UU and Gen 9 RU.
So he is keeping up with the meta, which is good. I kind of want to say B or C. Like he's around that level for me. What do you guys think?
Hey, same. Oh.
C seems low. All right, B it is. I think B is.
I think B is right there. I feel like I haven't seen enough to say otherwise. But B feels fair. B feels kind of fair. But I feel like it would not be wrong in all honesty.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely we need to see more Revenge Killer in terms of SV's records because I haven't been seeing any. Anyway, next up, Royal Reloaded. Now, last time we featured them, we didn't really much care for Royal Reloaded. He was gonna be he was gonna be a sub of the Laxes, and he's not gonna be. He's gonna be, the benchy, the benched player. until he's came to play in a couple of games where I legitimately thought that yes, Royal Reloaded is actually pretty good. And the
He
rec.
lost that game though.
Hmm.
He lost that game though, right? Like I'm seeing 0-1 record.
Oof. Oh, that was the game. I'm thinking of like 2 years ago. I'm thinking of 2 years ago when he beat GXE and all those players in UU.
Oh, come on, that does not count.
I know it shouldn't count, but I'm just really surprised.
Hacked the hell out of me.
I remember. I remember that. I
I'm
remember.
pretty sure he won 2 games, or maybe one, I don't know. But I recall he won against Disney and he won against Max, so doing really well in you that year.
Yes.
And he hacked both of them for shit,
Oh man. That's crazy.
I think.
That is very crazy to look back on. But you know what the craziest part is? L'Oreal Reloaded seems to be very much improving. He's competed in a lot of the
Yeah, I'll say he's actually improved and
S.
He is really good right now.
Yeah.
I actually didn't realize he bench player until like I looked into it.
Yes. So he competed in the LSV, LCU, LC, NU, and UU kickoffs. Round 4 in SV Monotype Cup. Round 8 in Monotype Spring Seasonal.
oh wow.
That's really good.
Okay, I have to ask. You saw the replays for them, right?
The replays for the Monotype?
Round. Yeah, for mono, like for any of those mono.
I think they saved the replays. Yeah, I think the replays are still up in those threads of the Monotype Seasonal. But yeah, I checked them and holy crap, he's actually like very much improving. Like SV, he has found that perfect sweet spot that I've been seeing him lack for so long, and nowadays he's found it, and in SV he's actually killing it. Like he's incredible.
Yeah, he's monotype main right now. I talked to him a fair bit. Other than like monotype, I think his best places right now are OMs. He's done like a lot of suspects.
Yes. Yeah.
But for monotype, he was top 5 on ladder.
Damn.
He's dropped out a little bit of it now, but he's still high ladder for sure. Sometimes I'll sneak on and watch like one of his mono games, and he wins pretty much every time I've watched it. Pretty crack player for monotype, I think really underrated. But he did struggle a fair bit during quals. Like I was surprised that I qualified before him. But then he really stepped it up the last couple of days and got like double the amount of points he had for like the first half.
Wow, that's incredible. That's called improvement. So
yeah, but he's on record saying he doesn't want to play anything other than monotype.
right, okay, and I think that is fair. I think that is his best tier, like very strong tier in monotype. I'm gonna say it B.
Yeah, that's not bad.
To give this BLT winner B.
Yeah, a BLT, a very deserving BLT, B rank.
Overall, as a player, I'd go C, but clearly he has talent in monotype.
Yes, and I think it's pushed enough to go up a rank. All right, next up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hype this guy up. I think he's a real deal for mono. Like, yeah, there are some other really good mono players in the pool. Like, we literally have S tier Mushamu.
Yeah.
But also, like, whoever picks him up is probably gonna have a good time.
Next up, we have Saba, our one and only, the truest of memes in Tours Plaza. This man, aside from being the biggest One Piece fan, he has some records to boot. He's done multiple BLTs and TLTs in the past. He is a former Tours Plaza champion, and he's the current Tours Plaza Fall Seasonal winner. That's all fine and dandy. But in terms of SV tiers, I'd say Saba's relatively good now. He's Pampu Pampu Poo, I think. In yeah, he's good. I'll say it. He's good.
He is. Always has been.
Always has been. I'm confident in a B for Saba. I really
I feel like I'm gonna be quick to say this eventually, but so bad.
saw bad. Ah!
Nah, jokes aside though, like the only times I think we played were mostly for tiers that he didn't do too good in, like LC. He did
mm,
win an LC official like the one day I was on.
mm,
But that was a very one trick pony strat that I will not give away because I want to use it later on if I can.
yeah.
Yeah, but he did pretty well from like a lot of the like a lot of the other top 17ers. Definitely solid B.
All right. Next up, we have Sanjay Das. We have a. This is not to be confused with the other Sanjay, like the goat Sanjay himself. This is
Tap Sanjay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that he changed like he qualified an alt because a lot of people were like, "Is this that Sanjay?" And I was like, "No, it's not."
no, that's the other Sanjay. This one is the doubles main Sanjay, who got to round 9 of the doubles winner seasonal, and he's currently neutral in the doubles.
Wow.
And he's currently neutral in the doubles Premier League.
Double or wow? Not bad.
Yeah, watch his last DPL game. It was crazy.
I gotta watch those.
Well, maybe you can send it to us.
Yeah, please, please. I really am curious on what these players have accomplished. So yeah, Sanjay Das, I think he's relatively improved over last gen. I think he's gotten better. I think he's gotten more stable. I think he can reliably play doubles like a true crazy man. I'm just gonna say like he's not gonna I don't he's probably gonna be one of those players that has got me. The first beginnings are gonna be lost in the shuffle in the doubles pool. But as the season goes on, I think he'll start to improve over and over. So I have high hopes for Sanjay Das.
This is my underrated pick for doubles as well. I think he's the real deal.
I think he's B.
Bye.
Next up is Saru or Serotonin.
Oh yeah.
So he's competed in the Monotype Spring Seasonals, the SVRU No John's Kickoff, and the Monotype World Cup. So he has experience outside of Tours Room and branching off into Smogon, actually competing in like some bigger scale tours. So this one,
Yeah, and apparently, according to the room chat, he's a monotype cheerleader.
oh
Yeah, well, that's good. Congrats on Brace.
yeah, the man's going up in the Monotype world, and yeah, we're gonna see where maybe Siru will beat Mushamu. I am calling that might be an official prediction. Seru versus Mushamu and Seru wins.
This is so controversial. What the hell?
Imagine.
Richard Pepper, he beats Mushamu.
Yes. He's gonna be the new Richard Pepper. Anyway, what do we think of Seru?
I think this is another player with potential. Despite this, like, his mono really sucks for one reason only, is that like every single matchup he got was awful.
Ooh.
Definitely a lot of pressure as a first timer to bring. Like, I talked to him a lot during mono. I helped test games. He had a lot of pressure on him to bring like more stable types that didn't really work for him as much as they should have, and also got fairly not great matchups for opponents. Like his best highlight from that mono World Cup run, his first game against L Fusion, he had to hack some to win.
Whoa.
But yeah, I think this is a bench pick for mono. Definitely can play other tiers except maybe NU. He's horrible at NU.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know how to feel about him. I
Alright.
would like to hype him up, but also at the same time,
I think from what I got from that, the perfect bench player, I think C or D. I think upper C. I think upper C. I know.
yeah, see,
Yeah, like around C. Like around that point.
Yeah, he's also at the annual leaderboard. He's fourth.
He's all right. He's all right.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Next up is
He also got really low in TLT. I think he had to drop out because he was sick.
yeah.
Oh,
That's unfortunate. Well wishes, Sarah.
Yeah, we'll see this year.
Next up, we have Shiloh, another very notable player.
yes.
Finally in BLT, Shiloh. He's been competing in TPP. He's been competing. I say that it's because he's exclusively competed in TPP before, and I think this is his first BLT.
He said it's the first.
Re-
The first one.
oh, maybe. Well, he's been around for a while.
Quite a while.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
I recognize this thing very easily.
Like, okay, so he's not. He's actually it's his first BLT in a while. That's how you properly word it. First BLT in a while. So
I had him on my TP team in the most recent TPP. This man's a goat.
yeah, from the way he builds, I can definitely see that Shiloh is like one of the unsung goats in terms of building. Shiloh has
Yeah, as a builder, he is great, and he's great as a player, although he can slip up.
so here's what we mean. A 3-1 in UPL. He won the Uber's Winter League. Um,
Oh,
round 4 of OST, and finally a 1-2 in LC Winter League. But you know, he's an Uber. I think he's an Uber's main, right?
I that was winning the winter league was just that, yes.
Like, I know he can play well. I know he can play well in like main competition tiers. But how good is he?
Very honestly, that I really didn't take too much notice of, but I did play once and I got completely schooled. That's just one game, like, given the plays and seeing like, alright, let me just look at the points breakdown. The Gen 9 LC 9 points out of 30, monotype 8 points out of 30, PU 8 points out of 30, RU 2 points, U 2 points.
He's been all arounder.
So,
He is a all arounder. So this is interesting. I kind of want. Well, I know how good he is at building, but actually playing, like he can do great, but occasionally choke. I think it's a B.
no.
A? A? You thinking A?
Honestly, this is one I would actually potentially put an S just based on record alone. This is a player who's been around for a while.
Oh. Oh.
This is an S for me. I feel like this is solid underrated at. Like maybe sure we want to see like the rest.
I think he belongs in the A tier. I think he belongs in the top of the echelon of A, but S is a little tricky. It's a little tricky because, you got Aberforth, Arts9 crying, and Mushamu, and I think Shiloh, while yes, he can go toe to toe with the absolute best, actually staying there is a bit of a hard target. And I think what Shiloh has is I think Shiloh's comparatively speaking to like a Hacker or an Elfuson or a Danny or a Chaitanya, like I think he belongs in those rows of players more than the S tier.
I see the logic. I still want to disagree. I just tier vibes, man.
I see. I see. Oh, I see. Not B. Just not B.
I would trade Aberforth and Shiloh.
Ooh, that's a bit iffy.
Just based on what I saw during Falls, staying a little bit above current SB record, Shiloh has a little bit of an edge in my heart.
All right. Fair enough.
Then just put them both in S for you. Don't you gather for me.
I don't mind ranking them both S.
I really want to see the tier list you have BKG after this recording.
You can see that mine is up there. Like, I won't change it. I will probably change it after this.
All right.
Just to be fair.
All right. Next up is Skimmy the God. Now, this is a man who has been around for a good while. He has the experience now to back up. And he's now more well adjusted to the tour scene. Of course, we all know him as an Ubers main, and he's competed in the OU Spring Seasonal. Unfortunately, he's out. But Skimmy is as you can say, kind of an anomaly in terms of how he plays. Like, he can do well, but also he can do pretty iffy if he plays.
I was about to say B, but that's meant at all. I was about to say
C? You think it's C?
yes.
What about you, BKG?
Oh, okay, I got so offended by Micoy's take on Shiloh.
I was what is your thoughts on BKG? On Skimmy?
Yeah, I completely missed what you said. I played them a fair bit. They're kind of hit or miss in some parts. Like, I feel like I did fairly well against them. Could probably ask other people as well. Probably like high C, low B. I don't know.
All right, I think C is perfectly fine. I think Skimmy's kind of an anomaly, as I mentioned.
Say high C, low B?
No, low D.
Low D, no.
I think my mic quality was getting really well.
I think it's A-okay. Next up, we have. I put him in C.
Yeah, that's where I put him.
Next up is Spitfire Arcanine, a goat. And you know what?
Beefy Archery, as Micoy calls him.
Because it's an actual alt that Spitfire uses.
Oh.
You think I'm joking? Oh, hell no. So Spitfire Arcanine, he has the TLT runner-up status, but that's not all. He is currently still in the SV Mono Cup, in the SV Monotype Cup, which is at like round 9, round 10. UU Masters is still in there. He's still in there, UU Masters and UU FPL. This man is a goat.
Yeah, we just played him for UUFBL. Oh, okay. One of us just played him last week and lost.
Ah.
You played him and lost?
Huh? One last kiss.
Oh, one last kiss.
Yeah, she played him and lost for OSUU.
Yeah, Spitfire is a goat. I think this is the best Spitfire has ever been in. I think legit, if he's this motivated and if he's this red hot right now, I think Spitfire can go all the way. I'm legitimately putting him A. But straddling the line of S. Straddling that line.
I was so sure you were about to say S for Spitfire or some shit.
Yeah, he was straddling that line hard between S and A for me. But for now, I think a high A. A plus 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 plus. But not S.
I think A's a solid bet.
Yeah. Definitely gonna be one of our most expensive players, so.
Holy crap.
Okay, maybe not that.
Yeah, I don't think he was last year.
Not one of our most expensive. I don't see him going for like that much more than 20K at max. And like our most expensive player last year might be their best at like 30.
MJ just really wanted to spend on our boy Arsenal.
Well, we will see then. We will see.
I'm excited for this draft. I hope all of you guys are there. Anyway,
Oh, it's gonna whatever happens.
let's hope. Next up is Star Real. Star Real. Star Real, Star Real, Star Real. Star Fake, as people call him. But Star Real, Star Real is currently in the OU Spring Seasonal. We've known Star Real for a very, very long time, and he is undoubtedly one of the biggest OU names right now. I think, yeah. I think legitimately Star Real has got everything to play for. I teamed with him in a BLT, and he is absolutely good. So BKG thoughts?
The surprising thing that I learned about Star Real was that his second SC game was against me.
Eh.
That one replay that time, I kind of choked at the end. It's like his second or third game.
Damn.
Like a lot of his first SC games.
Yes, yes.
I mean, that was not all my SC games.
I think everyone just.
That's probably true for a lot of people. Like, Star
Yes. Yep. Yep. I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited on how Torch is going to do this year. So, great play.
for sure minimum.
Yep.
Just got hired.
I'm going to say A as well.
Yeah, I would just put him A because I'm super, like, he doesn't have as much SV experience as I thought he did.
But you know what? Even if this is his literally like first forays into SV, I can still see huge amounts of potential in Stario being a great SV player, and this one is certainly a great proving ground. Next up, next up we have Star Master, the other star.
Oh boy!
Star Master is 5-3 in SPL, 3-1 in Doubles Premier League, 4-2 in UUPL, round 4 of OST. He's done it all, folks, and he's gonna keep doing them all. I think Star Master. I legitimately think that Star Master is like one of the best players here.
Like, this is another high A, maybe S for Star Master. Do we say it?
Oh man. Okay, before I put him in S, how convince me why he should be in S. Like, how good is he right now in SV?
I'll be honest, I didn't pay as much attention to the Elizabeth Jennings ult as I should have. Even though it was an ult that he used last year.
Yep.
But
I thought it was good.
never had a chance to play. I don't remember the name winning like tours, but it definitely racked up enough points. Obviously, I'll pull it up real quick just to see what the breakdown is.
If I got chased them in tours, I was.
I legitimately thought he was Kev.
You thought he was what?
Kev. You know, the mono main Kev.
Oh, no.
No. It's Star Master. As he's checking Pokey, alright, where do we want to put him?
Well, based on past performances, it would be S, but
do we feel confident in saying S? Do we feel confident in saying he's S tier?
Alright, hang on. I'm about to pull the points breakdown. It wasn't loading. Thank you, Anita. LC 13 points, RU 5 points, PU 4 points.
Okay, a decent amount.
Yeah, so won at least one tour, RU. he looks like it was an official semifinal, but like during bad hours, and LC 13 points. I don't know. This is a player that's always incredibly hyped.
Yeah.
Has good record. Is doing well in other places for SV. Feels like an S to me.
Yep. All right. Let's see it. S2. S2 it is.
All right.
He's the top.
He's doing pretty well for himself in SV, and he was S last gen. So okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. S tier. We have our top 5. We have our top 5 players to look out for, boys. So next up is Sublime. So Sublime, So he is the second. He is the second place runner up in the cycle. But after interviewing him, he says he hasn't really done anything SB related. His best tiers are you. He did beat Fellyburn at one point, but um, other than that, that's pretty much all the SB accomplishments that he's had.
Yeah, he actually just restarted playing like very recently. Like I think he took time off for exams.
Yeah.
Like he used to be voice. He was voice in tours.
Yes.
Right before I got like off as well. So.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like,
I think this is before I left.
Like the same week he got it because he was gonna get the IRL, and he said, "I will rather just earn it back later on." And then all of a sudden showed up like a month earlier than what he had told people. So I was like, "Oh, you're going for BLT quals?" And then like, well, he's second place right now for cycle 1.
Yep.
He actually snagged some big wins, somehow done consistently well into tours, but he's a player I've watched a lot and played a lot. This is one of weird games that I do not know how he's being successful, but they do run him really well, and it is counter samples, which a lot of other people tend to bring. It's like really good players.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I played them a lot too, and while I think they're all right as players, they're decent. Their teams are kind of crackhead.
Their plays.
Points out of 168 are from monotype, and for monotype, which he was doing consistently was bringing steel. It was very easy to match up fish because every other person spam fairy or dark.
Yeah. I mean, steel is like what the best type in monotype right now. So I would not put it up past him.
Yep. Are you? I have this anti-stall that he asked me because the meta was very much stall heavy. RU is also in general stall heavy. It works really, really well. Like I do not consider myself good at RU. I refuse to like play that tier consistently, and I made it to like quarters a bunch of times with team that they passed me. I just do not like playing stall or RU. That alone was such a good team to play with because it checks samples really well. Because everyone was spamming like the same type of build or the same sample specifically.
True.
I think had that was like mostly stall, but also had 2 scarfers.
I don't think they had 2 scarfers. Like I have the base. It doesn't have a scarfer.
It was like scarf, magnet, scarf, gardevoir, and the rest is stall.
No, that's definitely not the team I'm thinking of. That might have been a different one. I really enjoyed watching RU games because they're boring as shit. Like I legitimately, I've actually fallen asleep watching one of them. That's the
So going back. So let's go back though. So where do we rank Sublime?
I want to say put him in C because he's done really well in quals. Has scored some big wins against some big names.
Yep.
But I am utterly confused by the stuff he chooses to build every time. And I don't know how he keeps getting away with it. And all kinds of metas.
So this is what
I just feel like he doesn't have as good of a grasp on certain metas that I feel like he should. like for one, he seems to really enjoy dueling, but like does not seem to understand the meta as well as other UU players I speak to.
Right.
It just works.
Wow. Yeah, okay, so yeah, C is a fair assessment, I think.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think?
I think that's also a fair assessment, because, like, it's fine, I guess. It's just pretty good.
Alright, so next up we have Sundays and Sundays. Sundays the Sundays. So this
TMG Ramoner?
Yes, he is the TMG Ramoner. Man has not I interviewed him again as another player who I haven't really seen any SV records. Completely understandable. He hasn't played anything SV related until Qual. Which is hilarious.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it a try. And then all of a sudden he discovered he's really good at doubles.
Yep.
Early on in this video, I talked about his numbers, his team getting passed around.
Yep.
Yeah, Sundays has one, like Sundays has that team, and he's been using it. In 47 points. He's done 47 points. 26 of his 47 points were from
that one team. From that one team.
We've established as like the best so far.
Mm. Mm.
Quick's numbers wise, well, like has a lot of go back and watch the double. Like, how does he keep doing it? Like,
I have.
Like, he's really like Donkey's player, and like he is the real deal for double. Kind of, you know, he's
Yeah. So, where do we want to put? Where do we want to put?
Final doubles count. Like the only reason he wasn't on top because Sanjay had like a bunch of class grinds.
Ah, I see.
Otherwise, he would have been like the highest scoring doubles player last cycle.
Damn, that's impressive. That's really impressive. So where do we want to put Sundays for using that one team?
For using that one team in one tier, C. Somewhere in C.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, even in regular Manita games, like, Sundays can absolutely, like, play well. Like, I see potential in him going in singles tiers, but I think doubles right now is his main. Like, right now he needs to focus on doubles and actually, use other things other than that one team.
Hey, if it works, it works.
It works.
Nothing wrong with only using one.
Huh.
Unless you're actually playing a real tournament.
You're right. Anyway, next up, the master. Oh wait, that's next one. Sylveon used Calm Mind. Was a Rand's player, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Sylveon is so cute. Or Sylveon used Calm Mind, whichever one they prefer.
So again, I didn't have really much SV records. It's all Rands. But what do you guys think when you saw him qual?
They struggled. I will not lie, but I think they noticed. They said, and I quote, I want to get my point very fast so I can leave this accursed room immediately.
Oof, Sylveon. Well, you made it here this far, and now you're in the tour. Well done, Sylveon. So where do we want to put Sylveon?
I do not have the knowledge to back up any sort of ranking.
Because
yeah, this is another one of those I want to say I don't know because unlike like other Rand's mains who popped in the room, I don't think they did well. But also, like being a good Rand's player does translate into some success for singles.
yeah.
There's no record, and the eye test definitely did not, agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the
I would
don't
give
know
him
tier.
D. I feel like I would hate for that.
No, no, I'm gonna put him in the don't know tier just because we're not we don't see the full potential yet of Sylveon what use combined, and I really want to see like how good they are at singles. Like if they get drafted, we'll
From
make
what
sure.
I hear, not the greatest.
Hmm. All right, fair enough.
That's what I hear.
Next up, we have the man, the meme, Team Charm.
I
This man, I'm genuinely surprised not a lot of Tours regs know Team Charm because my god, they need to watch Team Charm versus Sensei Axio.
crack-headed game that was.
I hate having to constantly mention that match ever forever. That match literally stained both men. So, they are Team Charm right now currently is new FPL and NU Swiss. They made to round 3 in monotype kickoff. I think Team Charm right now is just one of those players that is just trying to really adapt into the meta. Like they have a grasp. They have what it takes to be adaptable in the current SV, but they're not at that point yet where they're like, yeah, I want to beat people up and I am so good. I'm so confidently good that I can absolutely win any single game.
And I will absolutely bring crackheads that will magically win.
Please do. Please bring more of those.
Yeah, I only saw them like the first couple of days during quals, and I didn't see like the crackhead stuff that you guys mentioned, so I'm not familiar with their game.
Yeah. Well, when he's not being a crackhead, he's actually quite decent. Like he can absolutely go toe to toe with some of the B tier, A tier players even, and absolutely can dominate them. So yeah, I think Team Charm is A or B. What do you think, Pokeart?
I don't know. It's hard to say current he okay at Qualifiers?
He's okay. He's been okay. And like I said, he's trying his best to well adjust. He's still good, but he's not Team Charm good, like peak Team Charm good. So I'm gonna say
And
B.
I placed him in like C to B.
No, I'm gonna say B. I'm still gonna say B because I still see like Team Charm has the tools to back it up. I don't want to. No, Team Charm does not belong in C. Like not a chance. He's too far. He's far too good for that.
Okay, I guess I guess can't be and Gawain.
No. Next up is the gaming attack TGA. Uh, recently he's been competing in a lot of old gen stuff in Smogon. I don't know how he qualified. What do you guys think? Have you seen him in the cycle?
Good. There is a very good question about how he qualified because he might have claim for second most taxed player.
Oh my god! How did he do it? How did he do it? I want to hear it.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Like watching this man's game card is unfortunate.
I,
Like yeah, he did really well right near the end, and I thought he made push Elcap out like literally on the last day.
that's hilarious.
But as we learned, that also wouldn't have mattered because somebody was gonna drop out anyway. So Elcap was.
If El Cap will be still in if someone is about to drop out. Yeah. So. Rip. Big rip.
This was kind of a confusing game. I don't know where to go.
I really want to say C or D. I think C because I think he's still all right. He, he still can play the SV meta. It's just really hard. It's just really hard to rank him higher because of said hacks.
Well, when you look at all points here and you look over here, which do you think is
Uh, see? What do you think? BKG?
Yeah, I'm honestly so torn. I will go with D because it's a safer option.
Okay.
Maybe give him the benefit of the doubt and say C. Feel like he might perform well. I don't know. Might be a solid bench player. I don't know.
Solid, but not. But I don't see him. I don't see him as very impressive. So a D it is.
Yeah, not like super sub material or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like this is one of those people you were like, okay, we're at the tail end of a draft. Reliable pick.
Let's go TGA. Yeah. Next up is TKC. Or no, sorry, no. I skipped a player.
What?
Tear Acid. That's next.
Yeah.
So Tear Acid is competed in NU Swiss, UUFPL, and SV Monotype Cup. He's also got a 3-2 record in Uber's Winter League.
Okay.
So he has a very hodgepodgey sort of records. But you guys have your guys are around in the cycle. How do you feel about him playing?
I gotta be honest, this is another one of those people I didn't see too many games of, but I saw the custom and I was like, oh, sick, must be good. I know we're playing tier this week for the UUFPL, so give me a couple of days and I might change my mind, I guess.
Okay.
See whatever I see.
Okay.
Let me pull up the points breakdown.
And right now, I think Tear Acid is like okay. I've seen a couple of replays of Tear Acid. They're okay. Like they're well adjusted, I guess, but not really that highly impressive that made me think, hey, that's a good pick.
What, like C?
Beer.
There's 10 points, 5 points in Mono, 4 points in TV, 3 points in PU, 2 points in RU, for a total of 24.
Yeah, I want to say C. What do you guys think?
Yeah, feels fair.
C it is. All right, now we can move on to T.
I said B, but okay.
Yeah. Next up is TKC. This one we legit don't know anything about. No SV records.
Oh, this is Goji.
Yeah, this is
sounds
Goji.
Really funny.
All right, so
Why is this funny?
Oh yeah, no, it's funny for the exact same reason Micoy just brought up. Like we know next to nothing, he all showed up literally last 2 days.
yeah,
And then kind of like oh, it's also like really shoddy. Like at first you think they're good, but then like other games I was like, I'm not sure.
Oh.
So he's like below mid to bad. I don't want to say bad, but like not.
Yeah, but like also kind of like a surprising number of good games. Like I don't know. Like I wish I saved replays because I was like not really paying attention to this right at the end. I was like, y'all do whatever. But it was a name that stuck out because a lot of people were asking me about like, hey, can you all check who OG is? And I'm like, okay, sure. And I got nothing.
So yeah, D or F. What do you think?
Sounds mean.
Or just don't know. I legit don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we should all go with the don't know. We've admitted too much, as much.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Yeah, wouldn't be fair. Next up, we have another very good player in our hands. The one and only T. Lennet. Very, very, very good player, this one. Made it to round 4 of OST. Made it to round 5 of SVOU No John's release. But get this. 8-1 in the NU Snake Draft.
Wow.
This man is a lower tiers machine. I've been saying it a lot in this video, but I know. Like, he is a lower tiers machine here. Like, NU, PU, maybe a bit of RU as well, but this man is a goat. Unsung goat, actually. I am
He was great last year for the Lappers.
like he legitimately like he has one of the better. I think he has one of the better records last year. Um, I really want to rank him A just for the sheer number of records alone. What do you guys think?
I'll be honest, I checked and I was like, oh, this is liver up. I was not very convinced watching them play, and the points breakdown kind of reflects that. LC 5 points, monotype 5 points, RU 4 points, NU 2 points, OU 2 points, UU 2 points, OU. Oh, there's two different OUs. One is Gen 8 OU where they have 2 points. Yeah. No, I was like, I saw quite a few of their games, and I was like, okay, they seem fine, like nothing exceptional. And now I'm like kind of rethinking based on what you said. Like, doesn't add up.
So okay, so I'm thinking A or B.
You gotta remember, they're only staying for about 20 points. They're probably not even putting in their best.
Not yet.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But I was just not impressed seeing them play. And, like, compared to a lot of other people, this game got their 20 and dipped. Like,
The
the record says otherwise, though. So.
He's had some insane games last year in
Yep.
BLT.
Yep. I can attest to that. Oh man, they're like.
Yeah, much one. Y'all rank.
I'm thinking A or B. Pokeart.
I put him in A.
A. Okay, A it is. A it is. TLN is goaded. Next up, PMM. Trico, my man, who is currently in.
This is a
Yeah, this man is a he is a former BLT veteran as well. He is currently competing in the UU Farmers Premier League. He is a UU main. He is a UU main through and through. So just give you us a little bit of background for Trico, my man.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this game. I got to know, like, I saw him qual early on, and then draft happened, like, that first couple of days. So I realized, oh, okay, we're on the same team, and then we chatted and played a lot of games since then.
Damn.
I've been helping him play for SM. He's been helping me play for SB. Very reliable dude, very consistent. He actually has more points spread across multiple worlds than I think anyone else does, to the best of my knowledge.
Wow. Like how many?
Wow. Yeah, really good player, really reliable, definitely solid UU. I just wish Orchan to win this because he would be even better for that from learning.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like Gen 7, I think he peaked, and then Gen 8 and 9, he was not bad at all. I'm thinking.
He's never been unlucky for this game.
I think I'm gonna give him a B. But what do you guys think?
B is very fair.
Get it?
Alright. Sounds alright. Yeah.
Next up, Togkey. Togkey.
Pokey, my dude. Not really my dude, but like.
He is a dude. Yeah, Togkey. He's currently competing in the NU Swiss, and he's 2-1 in LC Winter League. But this guy is an NU main through and through. Also plays a little bit of RU, also plays a little bit of PU, but NU is a true.
Yep.
Like, is this true calling here? What do you guys think? How did he play during quals?
I remember Togkey coming in, like, sort of near the end-ish. Like, I've seen her quite a few reports prior to this, and she's lost games to surprising names that I do not think are good. I think it happened also during quals.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm just going to put the points breakdown real quick while you can give the thoughts.
All right, Togkey.
Turkey's good.
Yeah. That's all we can say.
Experience in the lower tiers, such as RU and NU. Pretty experienced there. Builds nicely.
I've seen a little bit of games. I've seen a little bit of SV games. Toki's good. I think he's well adjusted to the SV NU meta, and he is currently on a roll with the NU Swiss.
Yeah, I'm probably just catching a bad game for Hockey because I've been underrating that a lot. But I know the name. I know they're a tier leader. I know they're a solid lower tiers machine.
They are a tier leader.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did not know that.
That man is goated.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to see, because every kind of season, Blue and NU score, they are not getting the points that they should be getting. 13 2 in REU, 5 in UU, 5 in PU, 3 in Gen 7 lands, 3 in Gen 9 NU, 2 in Gen 9 and LC, and 1 in Gen 8 NU.
NU.
It's pretty bad for Talkie. If I know this, I would pick it a lot lower.
So where do we put Toki? Okay, art.
At least.
I think B is fair. I think B is fair. I think B is very fair. I think Toki. What I really want to see him then play. I think they're gonna tear up the NU meta. Next up, oh boy.
We don't have a ton of great NU players right now, so.
Yeah, where's the Jiris? Where's the Luthiers? Where's the the scary dude?
I saw Luthier play during.
Oh, Luthier!
Oh my god.
Oh, Luthier's back.
Yeah, it comes on.
Oh man, I can't wait to see them. All right, next up is Tortaragon. Tortaragon. This one is. We don't know anything about him. Nothing.
This is another meme. Very distinctive way of speaking. I don't know if you've ever interacted with them in chat, Pokemon, or just saying, never mind the XD.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon is a character. Good is a character.
He's a character. I can understand this.
Yeah, but for a meme, also should take on Blizzard is not good. I've seen a couple of their games, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is bang average to bad. Then I see them pull out the biggest of sets ever. How do they keep doing this? How does he keep doing this?
That's impressive. I might want to look into his game.
Genuinely, I save more replays. I will go back and check if there are replays of some of these crazier games, but upsets, and I want to hype him up as a pro killer just for that. How does he keep doing it? I didn't think he was going to qual, but he was going to faster track the qual than a lot of good players were for a bit, and then struggled near the end and accidentally used an ult. Otherwise, they would have finished qualing earlier.
Not that much earlier, though.
Yeah, not that much earlier, a day or two earlier. How was that going to be?
Yeah.
Either way, I really want to meme form. Realistically, F. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, not good.
F it is! F it is! F it is, man. Somebody draft this guy. I really want to. El Cap versus Tortaragon, please.
Oh, El Cap will win.
Yeah, well, you never know. You never know. All right, next up, Truckba. Now, I'm quite. And this is another player that really surprised me when I was looking through and researching them. So they made to round 5 in OST, and they made to round 8 in the monotype spring seasonals.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, they did quite well in monotype.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's surprising. I know them mostly as an main. Played against them before balls happened, like once or twice. Definitely caught my eye. Has done some suspects as well. Good ladder ratings for OU. Didn't know they played anything outside of that.
Right. Okay. But yeah, who knows? Maybe he'll play monotype and actually surprise us all. So, where do we want to put him?
It's a stacked OU. I feel like he's gonna get lower.
I would say he was playing mono well, but yeah, it's a stack mono pull as well.
Yeah, I think he's better than Fat Batman though, and that's a similar player, like like OU mains, almost solely OU main kind of guy.
Okay. I'm thinking like C or maybe B. What do you guys think?
B might be pushing it. No, actually no. Given the records, that might be fair.
Nah, I think C is a bit safer.
Yeah, I think C
We're
is
still
also
a bit
safe.
unsure here.
Yeah, I think C is a bit.
Yeah.
I think C is a much more safer pick here. All right, coming up from our last 4, let's have Undefeated Alt, who competed last year in TLT. Didn't do too well.
Not so undefeated, I guess.
So
Far from it.
far from it, yeah. But they do have one notable accomplishment. They made it to round 5 of SVLC kickoff, and I can confirm that he is an LC main, and he's quite decent at it.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, after watching some of his replays, yeah, Undefeated Alt is quite decent in LC. Extremely mid in other tiers.
Yeah, that's quite true. I can attest to that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I didn't think they were that. I thought this was just like a meme name that wasn't that good. The SPLC one sounds legit.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to put him in D. C.
Yeah, I don't see Colin's diet definitely rate you a little bit higher for that.
Next up is Velvet.
D for me, but I can understand the C rating.
Next up is Velvet. We all know Velvet. We all love Velvet. Velvet is kind of like the VTuber of the tours room, or at least the idol. Like everyone knows her. Everyone loves her.
She's definitely something. She's a character, that's for sure.
Yep. I can attest to that. So, as someone who has managed with Velvet in the past, she definitely is a character. They are currently they have some pretty surprising records in Gen 9. They're neutral, 3-3 in Team Balo. Currently, they're still in the OU Spring Seasonal, and they made it to round 6 of the Monotype Spring Seasonals.
Oh.
So they have some decent records to their name, and playing wise, what do y'all think? I think they're decent, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, I watched a lot of their old sometimes.
I've seen Velvet kill it sometimes, and sometimes they just kind of play average.
Same here.
They're overall good.
Same here. I think I want to put them at low B. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that feels fair. I've used a few teams that she's built, like just reverse built it by watching her play, and I quite like them. She's done well in like OU right now.
Yes.
We'll probably play if drafted.
Yes. I think Velvet is gonna be true OU. All right, next
Yeah,
up.
I mean, she's put Ubers and AG in the past.
Also play Ubers.
Yeah, they do play Ubers.
Forget that. She play Ubers.
Yeah, but if she said she doesn't want to name like this, it's not as much different.
No, not at all.
Really a fun.
Yeah, it's not a. I don't still put it in argue.
Ooh, hot take.
I don't. I'm not sure if I can even agree with that statement. It was pretty bad.
We're gonna start some tier wars. Next up, the penultimate player of this whole thing, it's Vinny the Winnie. What a fun name to say. Who indeed?
That is a fun name, but I can't help but say who.
They last competed. They last competed in the Smogon Draft Kickoff Tour. I did see them live during an LC Finals game. I think this was the last tour of the cycle actually. They did okay. They were okay. So BKG thoughts?
I played like one game against them, and I think I lost that, and it might have been LC. So, 20 points, 10 of them are LC, 10 of them are doubles, 9 are Ubers, 8 are mono, 2 in NU, and 1 in 2v2. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like somebody who'd be good pick for like a bunch of tiers here.
Yeah, but
and I don't know, nothing beyond that.
Yeah, nothing beyond that. And I think they're okay, but I don't think they're at the level of C, so I think D is perfect for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be also comfortable. I don't know, but yeah, I think we had enough from like the tail end to see D.
And finally, Wesh Papillon.
Yeah.
Now Papillon has competed in only one tier. Well, for one, I mean, this is the only records I found with them for SV. They made it to round 3 of SV LC kickoff, which is really saying something considering Undefeated all went to round 5.
Oh, that is interesting. That is very interesting.
But don't let it sway the fact. Don't let it sway the fact that Pap is good. Like Pap is extremely good.
Yeah, that's good.
Like I teamed with him last year. He didn't have the best results because he got hacked. He was not really playing his best, but he did very well otherwise. Like 2 years ago, Pap was killing it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like Pap had a great run in LC before. This year, what do you think? Well, okay, what do you guys think of Pap in current LC?
Okay, here's the thing we need to know is that he's not going to be playing LC, and he's also banned from LC circuit.
Aw, man. Aw, man, what did he do?
I was about to chime in earlier, like, I can't find any other records, and I was like, no, he was playing, I think, managing for, Inter League. Then I heard about the Tortaragon thing.
Yikes.
You can talk to him about it, I asked him about what happened, but, yeah, this is not my place to bring up a video, I guess.
Yeah, that's okay, that's okay.
He said that he didn't really want to play team sports for the time being. I don't know if team seems like he's on the fence. Seems like he wants to support based on the announcement for post. I feel very well. I mean, he was pretty good at a bunch of tiers. Including like even couples, like Sundays is put him on like the Rebels ladder or something.
Yeah.
And he did like good ladder rankings on like a bunch of tiers. So like solid tier overall.
Yep.
Definitely rank them high, but it's kind of like bandwagon where it's like, oh, they're not playing.
They're not playing their best. Yeah, they're not playing what they're normally known for. I'm gonna say B. I still think they're good even without the LC. They can play OU very well. They can play lower tiers very well. Doubles, as you mentioned, they're high on the ladder. But yeah, I think a B.
Yeah, B is very fair. Even from games I've caught.
And so, that is it. Boys, we have done it! We have ranked 98 players in BLT.
And only like 20 qualify for cycle 2, so that's seems like it's long.
Yeah, I imagine. Imagine if that goes to lengths like that. But no, I'm expecting like 50 or 60 players at best. Definitely much shorter than this.
Yeah, I think 50 is a bit generous, I'm not gonna lie.
Overall, I think this list is.
I think we're on the list. The Giant comment and
Yeah.
look what happened.
Yeah, it just really depends on how people are feeling. Like, I think a lot of people are burnt out by cycle 1 and don't really want to go for top 16 if they haven't done that already.
I mean, it's certainly an option.
Other than been saying they're not going to be doing cycle 2.
Yeah, I mean, they're certainly they're certainly there to they certainly can do whatever they want. They can they stay silent for cycle 2. They can absolutely go for it if they want to. So yeah, it's all just a matter of how motivated are these people into playing. So yeah, again, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Black Knight Gawain, for joining us on this incredibly long.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. This was real fun.
Yeah, even though it took like 6 hours, I think we were approaching 6 hours of recording time.
Oh God, I need sleep. For the record, I'm working all later for this, but I'm watching in the future.
Yeah, I mean, sorry in advance, but we signed up for this.
This is fun.
Yeah, all right. And if you want to, yeah, I will be streaming that draft. So if you want to come back for that, so Gawain, you are free to join us for that stream.
Oh yeah, live reactions from me are gonna be really funny. I do good live reactions.
Yeah, me too. I mean, a lot of people do. So yeah. Yeah.
I can have react.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you wouldn't miss any of my videos once they come out. And I'll see you in Cycle 2. This has been Micoy, signing out.
Goodbye.
See y'all.